After a slow-to-arrive spring, it's a much-anticipated walleye opener coming to Minnesota lakes and rivers this Saturday. I talked with longtime CCX fishing contributor Terry Tuma about the opener.
I think really in the southern part of the state, John, it's going to be extremely productive for the walleye opener. A reason being is that the water temperatures have warmed up quickly and drastically, and we should probably be, and I'm going to say probably, but we never know what Mother Nature is going to do, but I would have to guess that we're going to be in the post-spawn period, which is a resting period, but towards that end of that period, starting to pre-summer, and that's when the walleyes really put the feeding bag on. It should be really, really productive. As we go further north, it's going to change drastically because of the temperatures that they've had there. So there's a lot of factors, but it's going to be weather dominated this year.
You mentioned the temperatures, and it is warmer definitely this week, but we had a very cold April. Is this week enough to offset everything that happened in the late spring?
I think it really is, John. It's a drastic warm-up. I was just out on the water, and we have 50-degree water temperatures, which was, I didn't expect it to be quite that warm, but now with the warm temperatures coming in this week, we're going to hit into the, I would estimate something in the air of 60 degrees, and once we hit that, we're going to start to see a pretty good walleye bite. It's going to be so dependent, however, if we see these kind of conditions roll through constantly with fronts and so forth, it can alter that, but I think it's going to be a pretty good bite.
As always, you check your local conditions on whatever lake you're going to be on, but is there a general rule of thumb on what works best opening weekend as far as a bait? Yes, well, for instance, we're going to use jig and minnows. That's how we're going to start out with, John. Live bait rigging is with either minnows, and it could even be crawlers due to the temperatures, and for sure leeches. Those are going to be one of the more productive ways, but along with that too, long lining, pulling crankbaits is going to be good. There's, basically those three ways of catching. We'll be fishing the river, and that'll be a jig and minnow, or jig and a leech, and then also probably three-way swivel rigs.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.